What is ADHD? ADHD means attention deficiency hyperactivity disorder. ADHD is a condition that makes it hard for people to focus, sit still, and control their behavior. It often starts in childhood, but can affect people of all age. Hello, my name is Johan. I'm gonna talk about the ADHD. Well, hard focus. People with ADHD often have trouble paying attention. It's complicated to focus on different things, but actually depends of course. But we're gonna talk after about that. But for example, a student might start listening to a teacher, but then get distracted and miss part of the lessons. Easily distracted. They get distracted by sounds or signs and their own thoughts. For instance, during homework, a person with ADHD may start thinking about TV shows, for example. They watch it instead of the task at heart. Like number three, focus on fun things. They can focus actually, but as I said, depends of course. If the topic is really interesting for them, they can focus on it well. This is depends, right? It's boring, but I don't think so. It's more complicated. It's hard, right? And children might play video games for hours, but can stay focused on homework for more than a few minutes. They can focus well on things they find interesting, but struggle with boring tasks. Like number four, not about trying harder. ADHD, it's not about willpower. It's how the brain works, right? You need to know about that. Not about trying harder. But for example, some might really want to pay attention in a meeting, but find it possible to stay focused. Well, so the number five, staying organized is hard. Keeping things tight and starting tasks is difficult for people with ADHD. A person might have a messy desk and struggle to start a project because they can't figure out where to begin. Trouble with sleep and staying awake. They might have trouble falling asleep because they can't stop thinking in different situations, in a lot of things. We don't know exactly about what, but they can focus and they can sleep, which it's more complicated for them. They often feel sleeping during boring activities. Well, for example, they might stay up late worrying about the next day and then feel tired in class. Finishing task is taught. Oh well, they might start task, but have trouble finishing them, especially if the tasks take a long time. Students might begin an easy but never complete it because they get distracted. Writing is difficult. Putting thoughts into sentence and paragraphs is slow and hard. And emotions can be strong and hard to control for them, leading to frustration, short-term memory issues. They often forget recent events or tasks, even though they can remember things from a long time ago. Controlling action. Some people with ADHD are restless and act without thinking, making it hard to control their actions. Different challenge. ADHD affect people in many ways, making school, works, and social life harder. When and how does an HDHD happen? HDHD usually run in families. Many people with HDHD have a parents or relative with it. It can show up in childhood, but sometimes it's not a notice until later in life. For example, a student might manage well in elementary school but struggle in middle school when they have more responsibilities and less sports. HDHD and the brain. The brain of someone with HDHD makes the right chemicals but doesn't use them well. This affects how the brain handles tasks and emotions. For example, the part of the brain that helps with planning and focusing doesn't work as efficiently in people with ADHD. ADHD medicine. Medicine can help by improving how the brain uses chemicals, but it doesn't cure ADHD, which is sad and creepy, definitely. Thinking of medicine like glasses. They help while you use them, but doesn't fix the underlying issues. The best uh, the best treatment includes medicine, learning new skills, and using strategies to manage challenge. For instance, someone might take medicine to help focus and also use a planner to keep track of tasks. In conclusion, and actually, my ex girlfriend uh, nowadays has this problem, ADHD, and actually, this is really complicated because in many times she tries to put attention when I keep a conversation with her, but the problem is she couldn't focus on different things, different ways, right? Uh, she constantly thinking in a lot of things in her brain, in different problems, how I'm gonna earn money, or I need to change my status, for example, different things that they can feel better, right? In conclusion, HDHD involves problem with attention, organization, and emotions, which is important nowadays and now. A mix of medicine and personality strategies can help people with HDHD do well. With the right support, they can success in school work and their personal lives. Yeah. Thank you for taking your time. That was my summarize and about a video of HDDH, and that's it. Thank you so much.